Hi travelers, this is a quick video. I just have a feeling that TikTok will not fold to the ban, but it will be sold. And so today, earlier, I came in and I wrote down, will TikTok go away on April 5th at 12:26 p.m. So it was earlier today. I didn't finish writing down my cards, but I pulled a few cards. And this is what I see. Let me turn the camera around. The cards I pulled, I'm using the Rider Waite deck. The cards that I pulled were the Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Okay. So, the Hangman implies that something will be sacrificed, and incidentally, we have Neptune going into Uranus at the end of this month. So that can mean gaslighting. It can mean delusions, illusions, people pulling tricks on you, filling your head with ideas that aren't true. But in the meantime, we're all waiting around to see what's going to happen, hoping that we're going to get some kind of insight. See the corona around his head? Some kind of insight into what's going on. But I also feel that we feel as a nation, we feel as though we are helpless and we can't do anything about what's happening. That may or may not be true, but it's like we're just hanging around waiting for something to happen, but we don't know what. And the whole time we're being fed information that is not true, or it's being suppressed. That's a key. The next card in the sequence is the Ace of Pentacles. And this implies to me that a deal is in the works, that TikTok will be sold. I haven't seen any statements from, what's his name, Shu, or is it Chu, the owner of TikTok. I feel that it's already been sold. It's just a matter of time before we hear about it. Because the Ace of Pentacles is about an opportunity, but it's also about finances. So I think the owner of TikTok has gotten the money, and he's taken the money and he's run. He's washed his hands of it. I think too that there is some other kind of deal, because we're going down a new path. We're doing something different. So I would pay, if you have TikTok here in America, I would pay attention to what's going across your FYP page. If you notice anything different about what's going on your page, mostly your interests, are your interests still being, are you still seeing videos that interest you? Like, I like to watch funny animal videos. I haven't seen any the past week, but I am seeing a lot of mainstream news media and a lot of videos from like 2022 2023, old videos. So I think something is happening. I don't know what. But it's going to end up with all of us feeling very sad. And we can expect, this card talks about, the Three of Swords talks about unsettling news, message coming. Okay? So I think, or I feel, that TikTok is going to, it's going to die. Let me put it that way. Where's my phone? Back in, this happened under a Venus retrograde. Venus retrograde. And this is happening because this is a cyclical 8-year thing. Let me explain. I got to get my notes. I hope I can find them. Let me search. Oh man. I don't think this is right. Let me see if I can find it. Because I think the eclipse has something to do with it too. Let me see. No, it's not that one. Damn it, I didn't label it. Yes, I did. Let me look at, here we go. Back on January 18th, TikTok briefly closed, and the next day it was reopened. We think on a different server. Everybody all of a sudden could log in to attach their Facebook account or Instagram accounts to TikTok. But did you know that Vine closed 8 years almost to the day of January 17th, 2017? Vine was the first time video became a central part of social media, and it influenced the development of TikTok. I did some research. Then in the mid-2000s, MySpace closed under a Venus retrograde. But users were already moving to Facebook back then. And the reason why MySpace collapsed was because the founders left the company and they couldn't figure out how to monetize it. But did you know that in 2001, the first social media website was called 6 Degrees of Separation? It's still active. And it was pivotal because it introduced concepts like DMs, and at its height it had 3.5 million users. But like MySpace and Vine, they could not figure out a way to monetize the platform. It closed, it shut down December 30th, 2000. So let me recap. TikTok closed in the US on 18 January, but reopens on the 19th. Vine closed 8 years before on 17 January 2017. MySpace founders left the company during a Venus retrograde in Aries 2009. And the first social media site ever, 6 Degrees of Separation, closed just before, in 2001, closed just before the Venus retrograde of 2001. So Venus rules out all the retrogrades were in Aries, and one of them I think kind of went between Pisces and Aries. But Venus rules in Aries. This is about appearance, name, reputation, uh, good things. You're trying to create community with people. So you see a lot of things that you like. It's basically a social, Venus is a social planet. And when she goes backwards, all the social goes away, for lack of a better term. So, I think, and we'll see April 5th, I don't think it's going to go away. I think Meta will buy it, and it will be absorbed into the Meta Corporation. They will probably reissue it under a new name, but in effect, TikTok is dead. And I'm pulling one more card, the Four of Cups, to show this is the public's reaction to the new app. You're going to have some people who are going to join, but if they are suppressing news, I think you're going to have a lot of people not satisfied with the product. It may end up folding anyway after Meta buys it. So the Three of Swords is a stake to the heart of many people. I don't think people are being bitter about it yet, because a lot of people made their small companies, made their living from it. But now that it's being suppressed, you don't get to see as many good creators that you like to see. So resentment is like a stake through the heart of the American people. All those who like TikTok and learn stuff from TikTok, or just watch it to become entertained. So on April 5th, I would suspect that either the announcement that it was sold to Meta is going to be announced, or we'll just wake up one day and it's going to be a new app. Because you remember, January 18th, they completely shut the app down. And less than 24 hours later, it was uploaded to Meta servers. I think it was Meta. So I don't know if Zuckerberg has cut a behind the scenes deal, because it's a new path that we're taking. It's right there on the card. Shu left, exited, and this is the new path that we're on. But it's not going to be a path that brings us happiness. It's going to bring us division, more arguments, fights. What's the word? Misinformation, lies, I think lies, and the repackaging of the truth, or repackaging of events for people. I don't know where that came to my head. They're going to repackage events. I'm thinking, just like you can, they have been slowly drowning out black and brown voices on TikTok, and they have, as well as Twitter. Repackaging history, that's it. And they're trying to sell it to us. But those of us who know, it's going to be as though we are going to be on a glitch timeline, before and after. And the after is not going to be pretty. It will be sanitized. It will be cleaned up, and you won't have as many voices out there telling you what's really happening. And I don't even think you can get on Wall Talk after this, after the sale, April 5th. I think the news from people outside of U.S. will be cleaned. I think it will be scrubbed. Those people who are keeping up with everything that's happening, I think these stories will be scrubbed from the internet. So you have a choice. You can take the cup that they're offering you, or you can just say, I'm fine with what I have. I don't know what you're gonna replace it with, because I was telling you, I think last month, in my Nostradamus reading, that TikTok is gonna fold. And I was telling you that we're being cut off from the world. And people will not know what is happening on the inside of America as America falls apart. Literally. And so that's what I have for you. It's a short video, I know, but mark my words that you saw this video, that I told you that TikTok it won't be banned. The ban won't go away, but it will be sold. It's already been sold, but we haven't heard about it yet, because we're being placated. We're being led to believe we are actually looking at relevant news or hearing relevant stories. And I'm thinking, just going to tell you, I'm thinking about deleting my Twitter account, because I just can't stand that place anymore. And I know there are lots of good astrologers on Twitter, but I just can't take it anymore. I did away with my LinkedIn profile. I only have a couple of social media left. And so on April 5th, or before, I'm going to delete my TikTok account. And I have some questions about who actually owns and runs Substack. Because now it's being the platform is feeling kind of strange to me lately. And I think those of us who are touching on political things or are perceived to talk bad about political leaders, maybe we are poking the bear. You know what I mean? So, that's what I have for TikTok. So until next time, I'm working on the monthly videos. I'm almost finished. I hope it was not too blurry. Maybe it was. Yeah. I hope that was. Here's the cards again. The Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Cups. And even if it was blurry, you could hear what I was saying. I'm sorry about that, but I'm still working on the April 2025 readings. there was a couple of them where I talked about the eclipse that's going to happen on the 29th of March. I kept saying April 8th. That was in 2024. So I have that wrong on some of the things. And so I will try to fix that. If you hear it, and it'll be the earlier videos. I think Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. I say the eclipse on April 8th, but I meant March 29th of this year. So just know that's what I mean when you hear me talk about it. Anyway, I'm going to go because I had a long day. I look crazy, I know. And so I talk to you later. Bye.